Hello, my dear friends. This is Dr. Huda. Today is an English lesson story. We are going to read chapter 2 in the Railway Children's Story. Let's start. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. بسم الله. Chapter 2 Coal Mines. Preview questions. What kind of trains do you think the children will see? What do you think the engines use to make steam? What do you think the children will meet? Who do you think the children will meet at the railway station? The railway was at the bottom of the garden. It was separated from the garden by a fence. The rails and telephone lines stretched away into the distance. Suddenly, they heard a loud noise. Seconds later, a train rushed past. Smoke poured out of its funnel. The children saw a man on the footplate putting coal onto the fire. It's like a big dragon, Roberta said. I felt the heat. It's better than a toy train, Peter said. Do you think the train is going to London? Phyllis asked. That's where Daddy is, isn't he? The children thought their father was in London, but they weren't sure. Let's walk along the side of the railway line to the station, Peter said. We can ask where the train is going there. When they reached the station, they saw that there were many different railway lines. Some of them had trucks on them, just waiting for an engine to collect them. There were piles of coal between the rails. The piles had white lines on them. A porter came out of his room and Peter asked him politely, "What are the white lines for on the piles of coal?" "They are so we know how much coal should be there," the porter said. "So don't you steal any." The children thought the porter was joking because he seemed to be a friendly man. The children did not stay at the station very long on this first visit. Instead, they went back home. Although they missed their father, they were getting used to not having him at home. They were also getting used to not seeing much of their mother. She would be alone in her room all day and write many different stories. She read the stories at tea time and they loved them. One evening, Roberta said, "Can we light a fire, Mother?" "No, dear," Mother replied. "It's summer and coal is expensive. We can't afford to have fires in summer, even though the evenings are cold." At tea time that same day, Phyllis wanted to put butter and jam on her bread, but Mother wouldn't let her. "You can't have jam or butter," she said. You can have jam or butter," she said. "You can't have both. We can't afford it." After tea, the children went to the attic, where they were allowed to play. "I'm going to play a new game," Peter said, "but you mustn't tell Mother." "What kind of game?" Phyllis wanted to know. "Coal mines," Peter said. His sisters didn't understand. "You wait," Peter said. "You'll soon know all about it, but not a word to Mother." 2 days later, in the evening, when it was dark, Peter said, "I want you to follow me." There was an old pram in the garden, and Peter pushed it along the side of the railway line to the station. "This is Peter's mine," he said. "Now, let's fill the pram with coal." The children filled the pram with coal and pushed it home. They emptied the coal into the place where Mother kept her coal. They did this twice and were doing it the third time when the station master jumped out from behind a truck. "Caught you!" he shouted. "You young thief!" "I'm not a thief," Peter said. "I'm a coal miner." "You are a thief and I'm taking you to the police," the station master said. "Oh no, not to the police!" 2 different voices cried, and Roberta and Phyllis came out of the darkness. "So there are 3 of you," the station master exclaimed. "A gang of thieves." "Please don't take us to the police," Roberta said. "We didn't mean any harm." "You are the children from the cottage up the line, aren't you?" the station master said. Yes, and we didn't mean to steal. It's just that we are very cold and mother can't afford to buy any coal. Does your mother know what you're doing here? The station master demanded. Oh no, Roberta said. She'll be very angry if she finds out. Please don't take us to the police. The station master was thoughtful. Then he said, very well. This time I'll let you go. But stealing is wrong. And if I catch you stealing coal again, I should take you all to the police. Now go home. Thank you, the children said, and they ran off home. Review questions. What did the children's mother spend a lot of time doing? What did the children put in the pram? Why did the station master want to take the children to the police station? And now we are going to answer Chapter 2 questions. But first, we have to know how to answer comment questions. First, we should answer the question in a paragraph form. So we leave an indent before writing in the paragraph, okay? Cover the following items. First of all, the title and the author. So we write The Railway Children was written by Edith Nesbit. Second, the genre. It's a fiction story. Then we say who said these words, to whom, when, where, and what happened. What does this show about the speaker's character or trait, and the theme revealed, and our opinion. Okay? Let's answer the first question. Please don't take us to the police. We don't mean any harm. Comment. So the answer will be The Railway Children was written by Edith Nesbit. It's a fiction story. Roberta said these words to the station master in the station. It happened when the children were stealing coal from the station, and the station master caught them and wanted to send them to the police. So Roberta explained that they didn't mean any harm. This shows that Roberta has pure intentions and innocent. The theme tackled, or the theme revealed, is pure intentions don't justify wrong deeds. In my opinion, the station master and children would become friends. The second question. We haven't any servants here. We'll have to help mother with the cooking and housework. Comment. The Railway Children was written by Edith Nesbit. It's a fiction story. Then we say who said these words, to whom, when, where, and what happened. So Phyllis said these words to Roberta and Peter in the cottage's garden. It happened when the children were laying down in the sun and thinking of their new life in the cottage. This shows that Roberta is helpful. So this is the character trait of Roberta. Okay, she's helpful. And the theme revealed is helpful people are loved by others. In my opinion, their new life will greatly affect them. Complete. The children put in the pram. The station master wanted to take them to the police because So the answer would be the children put coal in the pram. The station master wanted to take them to the police because he caught them stealing coal from the station. Then Peter's new game was to what? Was to fill the pram with coal and push it home. They emptied the coal into the place where their mother kept the coal. Critical thinking. What would happen if the station master didn't forgive Peter? He would have sent him to the police station because he stole the coal. You can have jam or butter. You can't have both. Comment. So we say The Railway Children is written by Edith Nesbit. It's a fiction story. Mother said these words to Phyllis in the cottage. It happened when Phyllis wanted to have both jam and butter on bread, but mother refused because she cannot afford both. This shows that the mother is poor and adaptable. The events show that poverty is a mixed blessing. In my opinion, the family began to have a different way of living as they couldn't afford everything they used to. Complete. In summer, the family couldn't have because which shows the theme of So, in summer, the family couldn't have fire because coal is expensive. which shows the theme of poverty is a mixed blessing. The children's mother spent a lot of time alone writing in her room. Critical thinking question. If you were in Peter's place and you needed money urgently, what would you do? I would search for work to earn more money. Okay, and now we've come to the end of our session today. I hope you like our video. Please don't forget to like our video, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, dear. Bye.